Hello, Janelle.
Hi.
How are you today?
Good.
Tell me, what's your favorite class right now at this point in the year?
Miss Perks.
Great. And tell me, how are you doing in Miss Sparks' class? And how do you know?
I'm doing really well. I know this because usually teachers, if I'm not doing well, teachers would come to me and they speak to me about things that I'm not doing well in. But Miss Sparks, when I do ask her how I'm doing good in grades and on work and things like that, she'll tell me that I'm doing well. And she may tell me like minor things that I need to fix, but most of all, I'm doing well in her class.
And when you think about college readiness, what are you really good at?
When we learn about things just in life, like college and how to do things, I think that's really just what I'm good at. In class is just really taking in like what we need for future lives.
Great. And tell me, what do you need to work on?
Vocabulary.
How do you know?
When I take WMAs or IAs, I'm not doing really well in vocabulary. When I ask for help, she tells me this will help me, and if this doesn't help you, then this will help you. So when I try those methods, one method may be better than the other, and sometimes not all the time.
And what are you doing to get better in vocabulary?
Nothing really. I'm just doing the problems. I'm just doing the problems.
I love your honesty. All right, I want you to think about another class that you like that you have. What would it be?
Mr. G's class.
Okay, tell me about Mr. G's class. How are you doing in there?
I think I'm doing well in his class.
How do you know that?
A lot of times he shouts me out for like my essays that I do.
Mm-hmm.
Like he'll point out something that I wouldn't even know that I'm doing well in, and the things that I'm not doing well in, he'll tell me about it, and then if I fix it, he'll tell me that that's either perfect or I can do more on this or more on that.
So what are the things that you are really good at?
I think I'm good at explaining myself. It may not be, I think explaining myself is what I'm best at in his class, because if I do like evidence, or when I get down to trying to find like main points and things like that, it's hard. It takes me longer to do than my interpretations. I think I'm just better at explaining myself.
And what do you need to work on?
Getting my thoughts out clearly.
How do you know that?
Because every time I do an essay, Mr. G, he tells me like if I'm trying too hard, he'll tell me that I'm either putting too much, I'm skipping over things, or I'm putting too much in it. And so I know that I need to focus on me actually putting my thoughts in my essay, instead of like pushing them aside and trying to figure out what other things I need to put in.
What are you doing to get better at that?
I continue to ask questions, and when he does give us essays, I've noticed that when I ask him specific questions and actually tell him what I'm thinking, it helps me get through my essays faster. Like now, like early in the year, I would constantly raise my hand and ask him, what am I supposed to do now, and things like that. But at that time, I wasn't telling him exactly what I was planning on doing or what I was thinking. But when I started doing that, it started to help me a little more with being more independent in my essays and getting done faster.